This is video CON1. This video explains how teachers can make connections to students' lives. Connecting instruction to students can make learning more meaningful to students, be more likely to engage them, and create opportunities for far transfer. In other words, they can use the knowledge in a variety of situations, both inside and outside of class. Connecting instruction to students plugs students into the lesson in many ways. There are three main types of connections that teachers need to consider. The first is an academic connection between student past learning and new concepts. The second is a personal connection between students' lives and experiences and the lesson topics and ideas. Finally is a pedagogical or instructional connection between students' strengths and weaknesses and the lesson process. For example, when teachers decide to use lecture or group work or oral presentations as a product, they can base it on what students' interests are and what they're good and need help with. However, first, teachers have to gather information about students as explained in video SN1, or, if that background is lacking, build background as explained in video CON2. First, an academic connection. Students often ask, what does this have to do with anything? Academic connections help students by linking learning and helps teachers to make sure that they are consistent and their topics related in logical ways, logical to both teachers and students. Teachers can make this connection by introducing new content with ideas such as these. Students, last week we did something. This week we're going to do something. Or, last week you learned about something, and here's a related topic. Or, now that you know about something, you can understand about the new thing we're going to talk about. Or, let's review, how do you think that what we talked about yesterday connects to this new topic? Making an academic connection is simple, but teachers have to remember to do it in order for it to be effective. Teachers constantly hear, why is this important? Why do we have to study this? What difference does this make to me? The answer to this question is the personal connection that the teacher needs to help the students make to the lesson. If students choose the content or topics, it's easier to make a connection because it comes from their interests. When the content or topic are assigned by the state or curriculum, it's more difficult, but not impossible. It takes forethought and a knowledge of students. Again, as the teacher introduces new content, skills, or language, she can note, if you know this, you'll be able to something that the students want to be able to do. Or, this will make, or makes, a difference in your life by something the students care about. How do you think this relates to your life? Let's think of ways you might use this information, or use these skills, or use this whatever. For practice with making personal connections to all students, see Chapter 5 in the Ernst and Egbert text. Here are some other questions teachers frequently hear that they can answer easily if they think about it. From group work versus individual work to who is in the group to amount of time on task to where students do their work, students want to know why. And they deserve to know that it is based on their needs and a focus on their success. For each instructional or pedagogical decision, it doesn't take the teacher too long to say, for example, I know you like to work in groups for this task, so I put you in groups. Or, I'm giving you the choice of how to be assessed because some of you like tests and some like to write more. Or, you only have 15 minutes to do this because I know that you want to spend more time doing whatever the next thing is. Or, your partners have been assigned so that each person has their favorite job. Pedagogical connections require a little thought on the part of the teacher, but they definitely help the students understand and connect to the lesson. What did you understand from this video? Test yourself by taking the quiz. Then, move on to other videos in this series.